Hello everybody, I hope we're doing well. Um, Today we'll just be doing some... Oh, my game doesn't seem to be enjoying that. There we go. Today I'll be playing some Planet Coaster 2, we'll just be carrying on where we left off with um, our realistic theme park build. So last time we built... Why does it seem very slow? Hold on, let me just quickly change some settings. But yeah, last time we left off with sort of starting the entrance area. Let's see. I'll just move that down to a medium for now. But yeah, we started off with our entrance area, so we're just going to carry it on today. So yeah, so we obviously had our big car park. I'm not sure why it's been so laggy, it's very strange. Let me just quickly... I'm just double checking I don't have any other applications open, I don't think so. Has it fixed itself? There we go. I think it's just loading everything in. So yeah, so we have our big sort of car park area here. Then this is what we made last stream. We have like a little campy area where we're going to put the turnstiles, and then the sort of ticketing area, which I think I might finish that first actually, as one of the first things that we can do. So yeah, so it's going to be like a little chill Sunday stream today. Nothing too major. Probably not going to be the longest stream in the world either. Just probably a couple of hours just finishing bits off and getting this all sorted so we can carry on building. So yeah, so I hope we're all doing okay. I hope everyone's Sunday's all good. Please feel free to follow if you like this sort of stuff. I've got a couple of VODs already on my Twitch. I also have a Discord server if you want to join that. But yeah, so we're just going to carry on. So I think sort of what I want to do with this is, obviously we have the ticket area here, and I think if we just sort of do the interior, so get some printers maybe and some little things like a little staff area would be quite good, I think. So yeah, let's try and find like a wooden would a wooden floor make sense? I think so. I'm trying to find, where is it? Here we go. I'm not sure why it's been so laggy. It's not usually like this. Maybe my computer's just not. It's trying to wake up. Yeah, so we pop that there. And I think if we just make this little staff area here all wooden. I don't want to do like full interiors across everywhere. But I wouldn't mind like a couple of like little interior areas throughout the park, just so you can come and explore and it's not too, you know, lifeless. Okay, I think that'll be good for now. I'm not sure what to do with this area. I'm not sure whether to turn this into like a guest services maybe. Because I want to have one inside the park, but I'm not sure whether to have like an area here. Unless I turn that. I'm trying to think actually. I might have this as like a little area, like a little inset maybe. That could be quite nice. I just pop this over here. Actually, let me grab both these. But yeah, just pop this over here. I think have this as like a little interior area, maybe like for some vending machines and stuff like that, just for the front of the park. Right, so I think I want just like a stucco wall, like a plaster, just to make it look obviously so it's like painted inside. That's a bit too textured. There we go, that's what I want, but maybe just a bit darker. So it's not too sort of blinding. But yeah, so I've sort of been experimenting off stream with a couple of like roller coaster ideas of what I might include. Oh, so I've thought a little bit about what could sort of make sense in a park like this. I remember last stream I talked about sort of going quite Vekoma heavy with a lot of the things, so sort of having it in the lore, I guess, of it's, you know, this park have worked with Vekoma for quite a while, and that's why they're quite sort of, there's quite a few Vekoma roller coasters that they have. So from the outside, yeah, that looks good. So let's find some doors. Decorations. Let's have a look, was this in the last game? I feel like that's new. I don't remember that. Oh, I forgot they have the movable gates. Anyway, let's find some sort of door. See why? That is very big for a door. I think just something like this would do. Just a standard sort of staff door, nothing too out there. I think, yeah, that seems to be the right size. And just make that all maybe make that white just so it stands out a bit. So put one there and then put another sort of over here. There we go. And then I think, let me just grab this little guest here, just so I can see the sizing. I think, let me just have a quick check of, do I have any chairs? If not, I can make a chair. If it's going to load in, will it load in? There we go. That's a table and chair set from the workshop. So I like that, but I don't think that's sort of the office chair we're going for. Let me have a quick look to see if anyone has an office chair. And they put it on the workshop. Just because I don't feel like I want to build an office chair right now. Let's see. That could be a contender. Oh, that's a recreation of the box office at Towers. I think this this works quite well. So this is by Fixit 379. It looks like. Share code's there if you want to get it as well. I'll give it a like as well. Why not? I would create my own office chair, but I don't really fancy it. Oh yeah, that will do perfectly. I feel like I'll just sort of pop them around. To be fair, actually, I should have kept them separate, just so it's a bit easier. I might also recolour these ever so slightly. Oh, should have a blue chair. There we go. Oh, hello, how are we all doing? Oh, thanks for, was it the follow? I need to sort out my notification settings, because I always, I can never tell which one's which. I think it was the follow, thank you for that. I might have a chair I've used. Oh, if you do, that would be great. I think I'm quite happy with this, but I need to create like a bank of workshop items that I can use throughout the park. Oh, I don't want that attached. $85p. Let me have a quick look. Oh, it's thinking about it. I'm still not the biggest fan of Frontier Workshop. Oh, actually, yeah. I feel like I prefer that better. Yeah, the garden. Yeah, I think, have I downloaded the garden chairs? I think so. If not, I need to get them. But yeah, I quite like that one. I might quickly replace all these. But yeah, thank you for that. Let's see, it was this one, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was going for. That's perfect. Oh, goodness. The camera's still a bit full on. But yeah, mineral is just... I just don't have the patience to do all that. That's the thing. I mean, it took me all my time to do like this little computer here. Like after that, I was like, oh yeah, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do this anymore. But yeah, just a little bit of set dressing, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, so just from the outside, you can actually see we've got somewhere to sit. Oh, I keep just flying through the walls. Okay, I think like a back counter here would be quite nice. I'm not too sure. See if I could just use this actually, because this could also be like a little shelving unit as well. Yeah. has like a back counter. Uh, hmm. Let's see. Are they? Have I? Oh yeah, I have made these bigger. There we go. Let's move these down a bit. Okay. I know. Literally, I'm like that. It's like being I just couldn't sort of put my time into all of that. Like, good for him, honestly, and it's great that he puts on the workshops so we can all use it. But it's just, it is insane how, you know, it's so much detail into little bits. But I, it is that thing of like just sometimes you just need to give it a rest just to carry on, just to make sure you're actually like fixing stuff and making stuff actually work. I think on the back here, if I use some of the gift decorations, it's like a book. There's a jigsaw. Because I'm thinking, I wonder what would be on the back. There's more of these, but I suppose I can do that in a separate time. I just thought actually I need to. Oh yeah, printers. Yeah, let's get some printers. Actually, just while I remember, let me put some. I think I've got some fire exit signs. I don't want to add them to the senior group, just pop them there. Yeah, just that. Just to pop them. Can these go any smaller? Oh yeah. Oh, it's slightly unaligned. That'll do. I'm just doing that just before I forget, because otherwise I'll be like, oh, and then I'll have to go back and do it all. The same with these. I really like these actually. I think this is like an American sort of design, but I'm okay with that. Is that? Yeah, I think that's the right way to put it. Just to sort of like an implied realism more than anything. That, you know, they are there. There we go. I think that's sort of right. In the UK at least, we have to have like fire push points at every emergency exit, so I think that's roughly correct in terms of positioning. So yeah, so printers. Let's see. Should I be cheeky and get a workshop printer? I promise this entire thing is not just me going on the workshop. But for little things, especially because obviously we don't have the theme maker's toolkit anymore, it just sort of is so much easier. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, we can use those decals actually as well. But yeah, I mean, the theme maker's toolkit was such a good thing in the last game. I mean, I understand why they haven't sort of brought it across just yet, but still, it's like I can't wait for it to come across. I feel like that was such a good sort of such a good little like feature, especially for little bits like this, like printers and tills and fire alarms and fire signs. And then let's get some decals. I always forget where these are. There's so many different menus now. Is it in wall decorations? I always forget these are here as well. It's working smart and saving time, nothing wrong with that. That's what I think. It's just that I obviously don't want to be like, you know, for everyone who's seen first, just me just sort of like doing whatever I want. Hi Diva, hope your streaming's going well. It is, thank you. Like liking tea. Yeah, true. I mean, I feel like TNTK. Let me just quickly get rid of this bot, which has shown up. Yeah, but TMTK, it's a bit sort of. It is weird because then it sort of gets in the realm of like, we'll just use like a modeling software, just use like no limits, where you can have 3D models. You know, it's sort of got rid of the fun of it. There we go. It should be gone now. But yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, it was you who followed fog_UK. Thank you for that. I still need to fix my notification settings. But yeah, so like TMTK, it's a bit. Sometimes it is a bit, you know, not really. I suppose also sometimes it's not really fair. In like a sense of, like I don't know how to model, like 3D model. I tried it once and I was hopeless at it. So I think stuff like that is like, well, these people can create really great things because they sort of know how to do it, whereas everyone else is sort of stuck. So just popping this here, just I feel like it might help add a bit of yeah, that's another thing of not everyone has sort of the same design sort of ideas. Oh, did I not add this to the... That's a bit silly, isn't it? No, not create a new group. Am I being a bit silly? Let's just do that. I think that's how it works. Yeah. So just sort of put this. I think maybe actually put this more towards the floor. Otherwise, like an interesting. Or do I put it towards the roof? Maybe it needs to be smaller. There we go. I think that, yeah, just adds a bit of decoration. I feel like that's something that they'd do. Says about mods. Yeah, to be fair, I have mods in this build just because, like, one, it's fun sometimes. I just realised I'm very dark on my face for some reason. I just move my light a bit more. There we go. Just because I can. I think that's sort of the exciting thing of there can be modded Planet Coaster now, even more than was before. Like you can even have like roller coasters and stuff. So that's quite fun, but also because some of the limits in the game are a bit unnecessary, or like I don't know. It's like it's not like game breaking. It's just like oh yeah, it just changes things slightly. Like I have where I can move the rotation. Yeah, no track limits, too much. Yeah, it's like just you can move the rotation, you can move things smaller. It's like it's something that Frontier could add, but you know they're not. They just either don't want to, or they've sort of figured out that it can't work on console and stuff like that. So they're a bit more apprehensive, which is something I know that a lot of people are sort of maybe not against, but sort of potentially bitter about, I guess, of Frontier being like, oh yeah, we need to make sure everything works on console, so that's why you can't have certain things, which is a bit, you know. I want to make sure that this is the same height, roughly. Do these need to go back? I think they might do. There's also a sandbox we need to use it as an artistic tool. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't actually think. Have I played Planko 2 Management? I don't actually think I have. I've played Planet Coaster 1 Management, but to me, it's never really been a game about running a theme park. It's about sort of building one, which I don't know. I think it's because you know, really am into theme parks and stuff like that. So, and a lot of the management sort of things about the game aren't really accurate to what a theme park would do. Um, yeah, that's basically what I treat it as. I treat it as No Limits 2 with guests. I did, I have actually played No Limits 2, well, played, I suppose, if you want to be technical about it. Um, and I really do like it. It's just, it can be a bit, well, it is technical, obviously. And I think I prefer Planet Coaster 2 just because the technical hurdle of I don't have to model, I don't have to sort of mess around with different things and with scripting and stuff like that. Especially now that they've sort of figured out the smoothing, and they've generally made things more realistic. Is that the game audio? I keep hearing like a really weird... Is that on my end? Can anyone hear like the game audio being like really, almost like a bit crushed and like weird? I'm not sure if that's just a me thing or that's a game thing. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've played No Limits 2 before, and it is, I enjoy it, but it's just so much work to get. Oh, okay, as long as it's good on stream, it's fine. um, but yeah, it's just so much work sometimes to get sort of results that you want, which, you know, I mean, I'm always in awe of people when I go on like the Steam Workshop and stuff and I see like these really magnificent roller coasters and they have scripting and they have all the custom modelling and like that's just taking ages, especially for like they can't monetize it, like this is just someone's hobby. And it's things like that where I'm like, that's just insane to me. But yeah, maybe one stream there'll be a No Limits 2. I'll do some No Limits 2, but no promises. Just pop some clipboards around. Might also put like some vents actually, but as I think about it. Just towards the bottom. Just to imply some sort of mechanical-ish. Oh, I hate doing that. Like the just clicking on it and being able to move it. I always find it so annoying. Okay, I think I might just put a little bit of clutter. Of like little things. To be fair, I'll actually put like a mug on like the open ones. I feel that's quite fun. Like they just had like the cup of coffee. Oh, let's not put it on the keyboard, that's probably not the best idea. And then, yeah, I'll put some more of these around. And then what else? I suppose just little bits of clutter just to make everything look a bit more lived in. See what else is there. These boxes actually. I'll just put some boxes around. Because also I need to be careful of, this is going to be oh, a spilled mug. That would be quite fun. I think I just need to be careful because obviously this isn't going to be a small park, so luckily my computer's not too bad. Although it was quite laggy before, I'm not really sure why that was. But so hopefully it can handle a lot, but I don't want to put too much just in case. I don't want to have to come back and be like, fix it all. But yeah, I like the idea of a spilled mug. Let's see. Let's just pop this. Is there like a splat? I feel like typing that in, or like a oh, what would it be called? Like a, because I know that it used to be the ice cream things from, it was Planet Coaster 1 because it was that ice cream shop, but almost like a little like spill. I wonder if there's anything in the decals. If I go in the right section, that is. I wonder if one of these, but if I make them really small, I think maybe this, how small can this go? I feel like it almost looks like spilled coffee beans more than anything, but I feel like it adds a little bit if we sort of layer them up as well. Yeah, I feel like that works. And that reminds me actually, let's maybe add some little damage across. Maybe not too much because I feel like they probably try and maintain an area like this, but especially towards the corners maybe. There's a little bit of like, you know, where things are starting to go. I wish it was, it sounds weird, but I wish it was like mold. Because, especially in the UK at least, it's like, everything, like it's such like a damp country. Like, there's always like little bits of like, you know, I feel like every building always has like a bit of like mold, or, well, not every building, like especially older buildings, it's always like hard to keep on top of everything. Just add a bit of, why is that sort of shaped like India? literally condensation humidity. Like I feel like unless like you're in a new build house, you're always gonna have to deal with like a little bit of mold or like a little bit of like mildew or something. Like nothing is always, you know, it's never gonna be like 100%. It's just because it's such like a damp, like cold country. I feel, yeah, once put the roof on there, that looks nice. One thing I haven't even thought about is obviously skirting boards. Let me just do a quick little skirting board. Not with a log. This is what I want. This was one of my favourite pieces in the first game, and it's probably still my favourite piece. It's just such like a. It's just so good. I feel like skirting boards for me. Oh yes, the thin plank pieces. I like those as well. I feel like I always need to remember of because it's the same thing of here. I think it was Mike Sheets, who, if anyone doesn't know, is like quite a, you know, I was gonna say I suppose famous within the Planet Coaster community. But yeah, he's on YouTube, one of the people from Bro Nation, and he always says it's like with anything, whether it's sort of wall, like out exterior walls or interior walls, you always have to have like a little like step up from the ground. Like especially like outside, it's like it'll just be weird. Like if it's like this, where the brick just the floor just stops and then it goes into brick. There's always like a little lip or a little foundation. And I think that's also something that I always forget to do inside as well. Or there has to be that sort of. It's very rare that there isn't some sort of lip, you know, or skirting board between the floor and the actual wall. I feel like it just adds a bit more realism for what is quite essentially, you know, almost nothing. I'll just move these out slightly so it makes a bit more sense. There we go. I feel like that looks a bit better now. And also I can add a bit of damage like on the skirting board because I feel like that's quite common as well, where sort of people have pushed into them accidentally or something's been pushed against it and it's like chipped off the plaster. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I think that's sort of doing quite well, I think. Just as like a little, because at the end of the day, if you're sort of going through the park as a guest, boxes and trolleys, like people accidentally move and stuff, like even if they're renovating, sort of accidentally smash into things. But yeah, I think sort of going through it, you're not really gonna go in. I think that's sort of I'm quite happy to leave it here, just for now. You know, you never know, we might have a sort of studio pack part 2 soon, where there's a bunch of little decoration items. I feel like they have to do that eventually. I mean, I suppose the debate is what are they going to do next? They did the sorcery pack, which is, you know, really useful. Yeah, drop ceiling. But yeah, they did the sorcery pack, which was like, I think was really good. I think it was such like a positive step of showing where we're gonna go. But I mean, they've done that, so I don't know what they're gonna do next in terms of packs. I honestly hope that, I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, but to bring back the original DLC in some capacity, whether it is like a discounted DLC maybe, like, because it is sort of, they have already made the models and stuff. I think it's a shame really to have like, obviously, excuse me, to have like the spooky pack and the adventure pack and all stuff like that and not have it in the game. Like, the models still exist in the first game, and like, as they've sort of shown with like the fairy tale pieces and stuff like that, they can just bring them over. So I'm not sure whether they're going to do like a old DLC sort of thing where you pay like £5 or £8 or whatever, and you get like all of the old. What was it? So it was Spooky Adventure Studios. I feel like I'm missing another one. Was it? I know they had the Ghostbusters and stuff like that, but I feel like I'm forgetting another one. That's it, World's Fair. Um, but yeah, so hopefully they bring those back somehow. I was sort of hoping and expecting that they would release the Spooky Pack for Halloween, because obviously they've released the Sorcery Pack, which is relatively similar. So I'm sort of hoping that they might be able to release the Spooky Pack as like a free update. I don't know. I feel like that might not be a good idea. I'm not sure. But I hope they bring them back somehow one day. Just because like they were really useful sort of pieces. And I mean, any more content, especially for like Halloween builds and stuff like that, and dark ride and stuff like that, anything like that is always useful. Yeah, I think yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing, because obviously a lot of the creators who went to Frontier have said that there are big things coming, whatever, big things coming. And they've been shown stuff which they can't tell us about but is impressive or whatever. So I'm not sure whether that is, a sign that they're bringing back previous content, or they're developing completely new stuff. Well, I think they'll obviously be developing new stuff, but I'm not really sure what that means in terms of where the game's going. But yeah, I hope we do see some of the old stuff return, even if it's just, even if it is a paid DLC, but you get everything. I'm fine with that, because I suppose that's what they did with the pre-order stuff. So people who didn't pre-order can buy like the pre-order exclusive stuff now, which is, I think, is quite good. But yeah. So anyway, let's do a drop ceiling. I'm trying to think the best way to do this would probably just be art shapes and feeling. Oh, okay. Do I want to do it like that? Or is that too high? Actually no, because once I put lights in, I'm sure that'll be fine. So yeah, so I think we put a drop ceiling here. I feel like this is. Let me just quickly search up drop ceiling, just to make sure that it's looking right without. Oh yeah, I think this gets the point across roughly, which is what I'm wanting. Oh, they look sort of yellow, but I'm not opposed to that. Maybe not. To be fair, they probably look yellow enough just as they are. Now, let's see. So this goes to 2.5, is that too... Oh, I feel like that sort of works actually, that's quite nice. Not 50. Oh. Goodness, I keep descending into the walls. There we go. I feel like that sort of gives across the vibe of a drop ceiling without being too sort of piece intensive, especially for like, this isn't like a gift shop or something where you'd usually go, so I'm not too bothered about it not looking the best or the most realistic. As long as it sort of presents the idea of like, oh yeah, this is what it is. Oh, did I accidentally? Yep. Yeah, swapping out the tile. I'm not sure whether to do it in the actual tiles itself or to do like the hanging, the office lights. Just fix my headphones. I'm not sure what would be, because I was tempted just to put those sort of hanging lights just down the middle, because I feel like those are very sort of officey, industrial, well not industrial, but I suppose sort of staff area, office vibes. There we go. I think these will just have to sort of stick into the wall a bit, unfortunately. I'm not too angry about them going into the wall. Oh. I was wondering where I am. Right, lighting. So yeah, so I suppose I could like put it like almost like a spotlight. I've seen those before. Or like I suppose that would probably make the most sense. But then I'm not sure whether to just use where is it? These. Because I mean these are like my favourite lights of all time. Oh, maybe I can line them up before I put them on. And I feel like these are just so like I don't know. They just seem so like ugh. like the fluorescent sort of just like ugh, so dingy. And let me just sort of make these a bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like such yeah. I like that. Because obviously you can't forget either that like these would be closed at night, so it would be very like gross, just sort of lighting that they have to have there. How many tiles am I doing it? 1, 2, 4. Let me try and I know it's so awful. 3, 4. It almost seems like horror film levels of like ugh. 3, 4. That can just go there actually. I'm not too mad if it's not all even. Oh. Let me try and... Ugh. That's awful. It's just so like, oh god. Oh, that is so good. Let me actually have a look. Is there a coffee machine that I've downloaded? There's this. Yeah. Oh yeah, to bounce it more. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I'm saving up to get a well, I don't know yet, but a new graphics card which enables ray tracing. Because my current one doesn't, which I still think it actually looks really good. Yeah, coffee vending machine. I still think it looks really good without ray tracing. I think that the lighting engine that they've been using is amazing. But I do want to get a ray tracing supported, or I suppose it would be, yeah. I do want to get a graphics card which supports ray tracing. So I might sort of wait and see to see what it does. But yeah, I think sort of. Yeah, I'm happy with that for now. I think, let's see. Let's go back on the Frontier Workshop. My favourite place. Let's see. Oh, did I just see something? These are really good. Are they like old-fashioned, like... I'm just going to subscribe to those just because I like those. But maybe not even a coffee vending machine, just like a regular vending machine could be quite sort of yeah. Because I mean, I do have almost. Do I go for the in-game? Do I go for the in-game brands, or do I go for the actual brands, like in real life? I'm tempted to go for in real life brands. Or water coolers. That's a good point, actually. Hold on, let me find a. Let's subscribe to that. Let's see. Because I mean, it would be fun having like a Coca-Cola sort of the freestyle machines, obviously. Let's just subscribe to that as well. Let's see, who's this? Clementine. Oh, I quite like. Actually, I might get these. I might swap. Let's see. But yeah, I think I might go with real brands just because I like introducing real brands. I feel like it adds a bit more realism almost. I mean, I do like the actual in-game brands, but I just think that sometimes it just adds a bit more uniqueness. Is there no water coolers? Oh, dispenser. How do you spell? Maybe we'll have to build our own water cooler, which I'm fine with. So okay, so what did I download? I forgot. Will it load in? Will it load in? Oh, have they slightly bugged out because I've modded? Maybe actually. Oh, okay. A couple of fonts if you need anything like that. Oh, thank you. I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet, to be honest. Do I replace these? I think they're pretty much the same. I might just sort of have this if I need any of these, which I don't think I do yet. Let's see. Not the gift shop set before before we knew about the actual gift shops. Did I anything from this? Oh, is that a slushy machine? That is so good. I really enjoyed that. I'm not sure. Goodness. For some reason, I'm not sure it's coming up on your guys' end, but my the speakers, for some reason, well, not the speakers, but the music is really glitchy. I hope it's not coming up on stream, but it's very strange. Okay. Let's create a water cooler. I think that'd be quite fun. I think if we start the sci-fi pieces potentially. And just get like a little piece just for the base. Oh, okay. I do worry that some of this might look a bit too mechanical. Maybe this is just an art shape sort of situation, which I can live with. Right, let me just get a picture of a water dispenser. Or a water cooler, I suppose. Just so I can reference it. Okay. So it is sort of like that. Okay. Let's make that a bit smaller. Actually, wait, hold on. No. Let's make that maybe even bigger. 30. Then what we'll do, we'll have the one I'm looking at has like a little indent almost. For where the sort of taps are. Let's see. Oh, I still don't understand why it does that when you delete a piece. It goes back really big. I still think that's a very random thing. I'm thinking actually, could I use what was this, 25? Oh, I need one which is this shape. Is that it? feel like, oh, it needs to like, can you do points? No, it just sets it. I feel like that would do then. And then on the top itself, I think there is some, I wonder if these bottle pieces will fit. I think that's slightly not what we're going for. Let's see. These could work actually. I know usually that they're clear, but just for this, I think this will get the idea across. It's like a little, oh, not 49, just 40, there we go. Yeah, I think this will get the idea across as like a little, just a little, oh my goodness, why do we keep going all the way over here? Let's see. I feel like this might need to be a bit thinner. Almost. Is that? There we go. I might sort of change this design actually so it's not curved. Why does it always do that? There we go. Let me have a quick water break myself. How are we all doing? Are we all holding up? Are we all enjoying me building a water dispenser? Such thrilling content, I'm sure. But yeah, so let's just do a bit more. Great second street. That's good. I'm glad. I do that all the time, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, just sort of doing something, whether it's playing a game or even doing work or something like that, and just having something open, just to sort of a bit of background noise also, or almost. I don't mind being a bit of background noise. See. Social single player, working on some. Oh, nice. What are you working on? Is it roller coaster, theme park? What you what you what you're working on? I do want to know. I was thinking if I have this. Can this? How small can this go? Okay, so the one I'm looking at on my screen, it has like a red for, I presume, just like ambient or like non-cooled, I guess, and then blue is for cooled, I presume. So I think I'm gonna replicate that. I presume that's what they mean. I don't. That's what would make sense in my mind. Finalising the part for two coaster videos. The blueprints made for a couple things like C5 and Goodnight. Oh, nice. That's one thing I've never really got into, I suppose, is like competitions for people. I feel like or like things like that. I presume that's, I'm not C5. Oh, is that Channel 5? Or like things like that. I've never really gotten into that. I've always worried that like if I'm not at a good enough level almost for that to sort of work out. Yeah, Channel 5 gaming. That's too big. I think actually if I use the screen, one of my favourite pieces is a screen mount. Especially now because it can go so small. Oh, no. Let's just do it in this. I mean, it doesn't look super accurate, but I think from far away, it sort of shows the idea of like, oh yeah, that can be. Oh yes, I do know. Is it Hawkland? Hulkland? Yeah, I do. I watch their stuff. I watch their stuff on YouTube. It is really good. Yeah, is it? Is it? What park is it? It's the like Epic Universe inspired one, sort of, where it has the different. Is that the one which with the competition or the? Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like, it's not like overly sort of Epic Universe themed, but like it's got some elements, which I feel like a lot of YouTubers now are using that. I think I've never been to Epic Universe, I've never been to like Universal or Disney, except for the one in Paris, but they are just such like extremely good examples. I feel like especially Epic Universe is such a good place to jump off from. How small can this go? Oh, small enough. Is that gonna work? Oh, planning a trip. I know. I wish, like, I could just, because one of my dreams is to go on a like a tour of European theme parks. So obviously, you know, going to like Efteling, Phantasialand, Europa Park, definitely sort of on there. Like all the major parks across Europe. I think there's definitely something I'm going to try and do sort of when I finish uni, I think. But yeah, that sounds so good. Being able to go go to all the parks. Yeah, Tivoli. There's so many like good places where I'm like, oh yeah, like I always want to go there. I always want to go there. And it's just sort of, it's just so it's just like so much money. Yeah, the actual logistics of it all. Let me zoom in. Okay. Oh no. Let's see how small this font can go, and if it's. Is there any point putting text actually? I feel like there's not. I'll put some on the side as like the branding. I feel like that's something they'd put. Just like a random brand. Oh, okay. Have I actually selected the correct things? Yeah, let's... Can these go any smaller? Hi, thanks for joining. How you doing? I'm just currently building a water cooler. Good, I'm glad. Building into Intamin Hot Racer. That seems very fun. I presume that's modded through through. Oh, where'd you get the mods from? Yeah, that's it. I struggling so much to grab these pieces of text? It's so annoying. Yeah, case the same. Let's just add a bit of things on the back. Why not? Nothing too major, but I might actually put a bit of banding. I think that might look quite cool. There we go. Just to add a bit of interest there, I think. There's nothing wrong with that. Right, I think that is looking good, I think. At least for now. Let me pop it just in the school if the roof doesn't get in the way. I might put it on a slight angle actually as well, just to break things up. Put another one over here, make sure all the employees are hydrated. There we go. I feel like they sort of get the idea across. Another colour either full or empty. Oh, I wonder if there's any way of making it look. Because like if I take it off, it might look a bit just sort of like, oh, what is that? I wonder if I can recolour it to make it look a bit. Actually, hold on. If I do it like that, and then if I put this here, as if it's like the thing, I might be able to make it look as if like the bottle's just not there. I'm thinking of that, and then maybe if I put some sort of sign. Let's think. Oh, actually, if I use this and put it on, does this have a back on it? I always, but then I could have it like a little out of order sticker. So it's just waiting to be refilled. Oh, okay. It just completely ignores what I was trying to do. There we go. Yeah, I feel like that sort of, especially with that one in the corner, I like that. Great. Excuse me. So yeah, so I think that's sort of this ticketing area almost done. I think this area, sorry, just having a quick drink break. I think this area, if you have this almost like a vendor machine area. Oh, no, not using that colour. I want to use this. Yeah, like just have some vendor machines and little things there. I think that will look quite nice. Just might have to go. Oh, nope. There we go. Just to sort of fill space, I feel like. And also, I suppose you could also argue it's like, oh, at the end of the day when everyone's leaving, you know, it's that final little opportunity to monetize people in some sort of way. By like selling them drinks for the way home and stuff like that. Because obviously, at the end of the day, these parks have to make money somehow. There we go. The Fanta fruit, yeah. I feel like it makes sense to just have like a little area, especially like because there's gonna be some toilets here. So like as everyone's leaving, it's like, oh yeah, like there's a little vendor machine. I mean, I would use this area to have like parking tickets. So obviously pay for parking, but I think I'm tempted to have this park as free parking, which I don't know. I think I'd sort of want it to be free parking. If not, it will be like ANPR sort of. You do it on the app. I feel like that could be like a sort of a compromise. Yeah, I was thinking of priority parking, but sort of this is my current car parking situation, which I have counted. I have counted the number of parking spaces. It's technically not enough for the amount of guests that this park would have. I think I it's hard because it's very vague. Um, actually, that makes sense. A covered area that would make sense. For like school trips and stuff like that. I also want to add like a little coach drivers building as well, but I think more here where the coach park is. Um, but yeah, the amount of parking is not technically enough. Like, I've looked into how much Alton Towers has, and online they roughly say 8,000 parking spaces, which I can't confirm it because I think the capacity of the park's like 10,000, so that would mean like a parking space per person, which is a bit much. But yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like this isn't enough, but for the scale of the map, I feel like it should be fine. Parking should be charged. Yeah, I was thinking this. I'm not sure whether it should be like ANPR where you do it on an app. I feel like that could be quite like modern. Just say that the parks recently updated their parking stuff and is now all like app based, so it just scans your number plate and then you just have to go back. But I think actually maybe making this sort of a, is that, yeah, that is even. Making this sort of a dual, you know, parking area plus vending machines might make sense. Just add that. What is that sign called? The yeah, a little, yeah. That's it. We'll do that. Why not? I feel like it gets the point across. Okay. Why did we not place? There we go. But yeah, I feel like this can be vending machines and I think a vending machine, ATM, and then parking things. Because I think also what it can do is it has a little sign being like pay for parking here, or like in the future pay on the app. I think that's probably quite. Ooh, programmable billboards. In what sense? Is this a new thing? I don't know. Vanilla console friendly custom billboards. I'm intrigued. Let me copy and paste. Oh. Console friendly programmable billboards. Oh. Help near the queues, maybe. I want to place the sequence can be added to other billboards. Oh, so does it use the sequencer? I want to look at the other stuff you've done. I presume this is yours. Yeah, I think similar username. Oh, I'm downloading this as well. Who doesn't need a Henry? I'm intrigued. Okay, is the game going to work, or it's taking its time? Let's just give it a minute. Oh, I'll have to look. I'll have to lock in and look. Why are we not? Is there a reason why this is sort of thingied? Oh, please don't crash. I'm not about that. Hopefully it's just hopefully it's a save and it's sort of causing issues. We'll just keep. I'm not sure. I think it's trying to download it. I think I'm not really sure what is happening. Yeah, I have a autosave on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes. We'll soon find out. If not, it's no problem. I can just rebuild what I've done. Let's see. Let's have a quick look in Task Manager. What's happening? Whatever is happening, it's using a lot of memory. And a lot of CPU as well. It's new behavior. Oh, is it? Great. This is why I miss Steam Workshop. Like, not that there's anything wrong with the Frontier Workshop, but I do miss the Steam Workshop. Oh. The water texture. Oh, okay. Wait, is it? Yeah, it hasn't crashed, it's just not responding. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. It's doing something. Also, is my microphone capturing? Yeah. It's just a weird notification from StreamYard, that was. Okay. I think it's just taking its time. Potentially. I'll just give it another minute. I don't know. I feel like part of the issue is the fact that you can access it while the game's running, and that it sort of runs within the game itself. Maybe that. To be fair, I'm not a like a software engineer or anything, so I don't know. But I feel like that could be part of the issue of it's dealing with not only rendering the game but also rendering this on top of it and downloading everything. Hmm. How strange. It did. The weird thing is, it did come off slightly before. So anyway, I think I might leave it here anyway. To be honest. Oh, actually, yeah. I'm not sure. I'll experiment with it a bit to see what's happening. But yeah, I think I was gonna have a shorter stream anyway today, so I think I might just leave it here and I'll experiment a bit with stuff. Or fingers crossed not. But if I need to, I can rebuild from where we lost ourselves. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for our new followers. Um, and for some familiar faces coming back. It's very appreciated. Um, I have. What do I have? There is. I have a Discord server which is linked in my Twitch, along with my YouTube channel, which has all the, which all has VODs and stuff from previous streams. Yeah, and thank you so much for all the follows, and thank you for having a bit of a chat with me this Sunday. I hope you all have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. So thanks so much, guys. Bye.